The first tip when packaging your chocolate truffles is to use little liners. Now you can get like brown ones. I like these gold ones. And then you guys, you're putting your truffles in them, and a few things. First of all, it keeps them contained, protects them from the others so they're not bumping up against each other. But then it also, you guys, sometimes the bottoms of our truffles don't look perfect, and so, or often they don't look perfect. So putting them in the cases really cleans the look up visually, and so I definitely recommend getting these. Super cheap and will elevate the look a lot. Next thing you're gonna need to package your truffles is some sort of box or jar. And you guys, sky's the limit with these. I got all of the stuff that I have today from Hobby Lobby, but I used to get a lot of my stuff from Amazon. So I'll link both the Hobby Lobby and the Amazon stuff below, but you need some sort of container. Then my next tip, you guys, leads right on from this is that you have to fill it up. You guys notice I've done a few things to fill this up. First of all, and it's at an angle here, so I think if I flatten it back out, it would even look fuller. But obviously put in enough chocolate to make it look full. If it doesn't look full, then you probably need a smaller container or more truffles. And then second of all, you guys notice I added in this filler here. And if I didn't have this like crinkle filler, I think it would look a little silly, or I would need more truffles. So I do recommend, especially in a box like this, that you have filler. So make it look full. Don't be afraid to use unconventional containers. I love this little pantry storage jar for these cocoa powder truffles. And you guys, I will link to the previous video down in the description box below if you want to check out how I made all of these truffles. One of my favorite parts of packaging up truffles for gifts is doing all the pretty stuff. So I recommend you guys do a ribbon or something simple. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it does make it look really festive and makes it look really special. So ribbons, I've even added like little sprigs of greenery like tucked into like ribbon. Anyway, okay, so now we're gonna move on to the second half of the video, which is focused on shipping. So obviously everything I've kind of shared so far could work for both, but I'm going to focus specifically on shipping these truffles because I actually had a little truffle business where I shipped truffles for a while. And so I'm just going to share with you kind of some of the tips that I have from doing that and how to keep those truffles safe and do it cost effectively. So first of all, the number one thing to keep your truffles safe while you're shipping them is to pack them tightly. And this means a few things. First of all, you want to fill your box so that they're not able to shift side to side. So looking at this little box right here, this box is really more forgiving in person the way I have it done right now. If I was going to ship this, I would probably try to squeeze 2 more truffles in here and really fit them in there tightly, at least 1 more, because we want to keep them from shifting side to side, because once they're in the mail, there's all bets are off of how they're going to be handled. The other thing is that you do want them to have a very low headspace. This one will work. I know this will make like a little bit of a mess because here's what's going to happen in the middle. It's going to go like this, right? And so this is okay. This is not terrible. It's not terrible, but I don't have these boxes. I wish I could show them to you, but I'll pop up a picture here. These ones are from Amazon, and they come with a little plastic tray in the bottom where you situate each truffle, just like you would like those store-bought truffles where they have the big trays. Like little plastic trays in the bottom, I guess I'll say. And anyway, I really do think those ship exceptionally well, just because, first of all, they each have a little container to sit in, and then second of all, the headspace is very, very small. In fact, if you order these specific ones, I'll have them linked down below, you have to be careful not to make your truffles too big because they will not fit if you do. So anyway, it's very tight fit, and that is intentional when we are shipping through the mail. They've got to be able to flip all directions. So once you have them packaged up, you need something to ship them in, and I really think the bubble mailers work well for me. There's probably more intense ways to do this, but I do find that truffles, more than a lot of baked goods, are not going to crumble or anything like that. So just using this, and I love this red color. I can link this one down below too. It's another Amazon purchase. And yeah, nothing too crazy, but I do think just a little cushion makes a difference. So that's that. One tip for shipping economically is pirate ship. This is definitely not an ad, but if you guys haven't heard of it, it's a way to get a bulk rate through the USPS. And so like when I did it, I would buy these like labels at home, and I would weigh my packages on my food scale and then print them off through pirate ship, and you're just getting a little bit of a discounted rate. I think you could just print them off on print paper and tape them on too. But anyway, all that to say is you're getting just a little bit of a discount. And you guys, with these being so light, they do ship pretty inexpensively, and I feel like through pirate ship you're getting an even better deal. These are not perishable. They are stable at room temperature. For me, I live in a cold climate, so I'm not really worried about temperature. If you live in a warmer climate, then you should be concerned about temperature as you ship these. You could add in ice pack or something like that. So just be aware of that. That for me, that's not an issue, so I don't do anything about it. But if you are living in a warmer climate, then you should think about how to protect your package from the heat. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out this video next.